Hi, and welcome back to Planning Your Kitchen Remodel the DIY Way. This is the third part of this series, but it doesn't have to be the final part. We'll go over all of that a little bit later. Now, let's take a minute and recap parts 1 and 2. In part 1, I told you a little bit about myself, why I'm here, and what we could do to build our relationship. We touched on some general remodeling information and dove right into some real-life before and after pictures of all types and sizes of projects. In part 2, we looked at hard surface selections and how they can change the entire look and feel of your kitchen. We also talked about appliances for your kitchen. Now, are you ready to jump into all about cabinets? Yes? Well, I am too. But make sure you stick around till the end, because I've got a lot more information for you that I want to talk to you about. But let's get started with part 3, all about cabinets. Hi, Contractor John, and welcome to All About Cabinets. Before we get started, I wanted you to know I've included a convenient cabinet selection checklist for you to take shopping with you. You can pause this video and download it now from contractorjohn.com/kitchenresources.html and follow along, take additional notes, or wait and download it after you watch this video. Let's get started talking about cabinets now. Selecting quality cabinets can be difficult if you don't know what to look for. In this module, we're going to change all of that. By the end of this video, you'll know what quality features to look for. Following my recommendations will go a long way to ensuring that your cabinets will last many, many years. Before we get too far along in this process, think about reusing your old cabinets in the basement, in the garage, the utility room. Some local areas have organizations that will accept cabinets and reuse or repurpose them. If any of these options work for you, please exercise caution when you remove your cabinets. Your kitchen cabinets, they set the tone for your entire project. They lead the way in style or the look and feel of your kitchen. Everything else you select will blend in, blend with, or complement your kitchen selection. To get started, I recommend you make sure that the cabinets you are selecting have been certified by the Kitchen Cabinets Manufacturers Association, KCMA. This association runs many tests on cabinets to determine the quality of the cabinets. They put the doors and drawers through years of simulated use. They also spill common kitchen liquids, such as lemon juice, ketchup, grease, those kinds of things, observing if it stains or discolors cabinets. The KCMA has many other standards and requirements that must be met before the companies receive their certification. To learn more about the certification process, I've included a link to their website in the resources section. When talking about cabinet suppliers, you should know what you're talking about. Like any other industry, the building and remodeling industry has its own lingo. When you learn that lingo, you'll be able to communicate effectively. Terms like box, semi-custom, and custom cabinets, dovetail joints, and soft close hinges are a few of these terms that you should familiarize yourself with. Let's take a few minutes and go over these terms. Box cabinets. This type of cabinet is mass-produced, and many times they're available right off the shelf. They generally are available in standard widths, starting at 12 inches wide, and they increase in 3-inch increments until they reach 48 inches wide. For example, if your opening measures 22.5 inches wide, you'll purchase both a 21-inch wide cabinet and a filler strip, which is 3 to 4 inches wide. Then you can cut that filler strip down to make up the difference. What you see is what you get. There isn't any customization available with box cabinets. Now, semi-custom cabinets are a little bit different. These cabinets will offer some flexibility in some of the sizes and the option along with finishes. You're going to have to check with each manufacturer to know what they offer. Custom cabinets. These are the top of the line and will be individually built to your exact specifications. They're generally delivered to the job site in larger pieces combining what would have been several smaller individual cabinets into one larger custom cabinet, built to the exact measurements, so fillers are not required. They also offer an almost infinite array of colors and other options. Now let's switch to joinery. Dovetail joints. This is a joinery method that is among the strongest and the best option for drawer construction. As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. You'll notice the way the wood is cut. The pieces interlock and fit together. Also, the joint needs to be orientated correctly to correspond with the direction of the pulling force to maximize the strength of this type of joint. Soft close hinges are considered a premium option. This feature can be added to door hinges or drawer slides to eliminate that slam when the drawer or door front hits the frame. A mechanism is added to the hinge or the slide that slows the closing rate of the last 10 degrees to allow it to slowly close, thereby eliminating that slamming sound. Although a pretty cool feature, unless you have money to burn, I think you could find another area to upgrade that would give you a better return on your investment. You'll want to remember to design the cabinet layout for your unique needs. Create a needs and wants assessment you can go through with your entire family to help you through this planning process. I'll talk about how you can get that needs and wants assessment a little bit later. You know how to use your kitchen and what you need where. You need large, deep drawers for pots and pans, narrow cabinets for flat baking sheets, or do you pull out garbage and recycling bins? If you're building spice rack or charging station, tilt-up drawer fronts, these things can all make your life easier. If you use quite a few countertop appliances, such as a blender, food processor, or toaster, you may need an appliance garage, or at least cabinet space that's large enough to accommodate these appliances. Be sure to ask what options or accessories are available from each of the manufacturers. Now, quality cabinet boxes can be built from MDF, medium density fiberboard, OSB, or strand board, or plywood. I recommend you go with a cabinet box that is built with 3/4 inch thick material, preferably out of plywood. There are several preferred joinery methods for a cabinet box. A mortise or dado joint is one. Pocket screws are another. Or butt joints with quarter bolts. Any of these joinery methods are strengthened by the use of quality. There's two basic styles of cabinets, framed and frameless. The frame style is an outer frame mounted to the cabinet box, along with a frame for every individual door. This frame is approximately 1.5 inches wide. When the doors are closed, you see part of this frame. The frameless, or European style, eliminates this face frame altogether, instead requiring the doors to be mounted directly to the cabinet box. Now, it should be noted that a face frame style type cabinet is stronger unit because of the overlay face frame, which is attached to the cabinet box. Now, because drawers get the most use, as I said earlier, dovetail joints are a must-have. Look for plywood drawer bottoms that are set into a groove or dado. As far as drawer hardware is concerned, you should look for full extension drawer guides. They allow you to fully expose the contents of the drawer while properly supporting the drawer. Some slides or guides offer that soft close option that we talked about earlier. Fully and easily adjustable shelves are a must-have. You'll want to make sure that the shelves are a full 3/4 inch thick. Thinner shelves like 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch, they'll sag over time, so stay away from those. When ordering your cabinets, you should also order a repair kit. A repair kit will generally include a stain stick and some type of filler to match the finish. A good idea is to know where the manufacturer purchased the hardware, such as the drawer slides and hinges. If something breaks in 5 or 10 years, you'll need to know where to get the replacement parts, and manufacturers have a habit of changing suppliers often, so trying to figure out where you got what or what you have 5 or 10 years down the road is going to be difficult at best. If you ordered box and sometimes semi-custom cabinets, they arrive in a box. The boxes should be clearly marked and coded to their size and type of the cabinet. As an example, an SB36 would be a safe-based cabinet 36 inches wide. A BD18 would be a bank of drawers 18 inches wide. And a W3030 is a wall cabinet 30 inches wide. Because the heights in upper wall cabinets can vary, the second 30 means it's 30 inches tall. Consequently, a W3612 is a wall cabinet 36 inches wide and 12 inches tall, probably for a refrigerator. There should also be a diagram showing where each piece goes. And don't forget the filler, toe kicks, and other miscellaneous pieces, and that repair kit you want too. Now, typically custom cabinets do not come wrapped. Your salesperson should have made sure you have all those individual pieces. But you should still check and make sure everything was shipped and it's not damaged. There will also be a diagram that will help you install the cabinets. Many suppliers of custom cabinets include the proper mounting screws with your cabinets, so look for those. After all this hard work of selecting the right cabinets, it really would be a shame to install them incorrectly. Follow a couple simple rules and the install will go smoothly. If mounting screws were not included with your cabinets, don't use drywall screws, as they tend to snap when they're drawn tight up against the wood. Use deck screws with cabinet washers. You'll notice that on the cabinets, there's a mounting strip near the top and the bottom. That mounting strip designates the area you are to screw through. Don't screw through the middle of the cabinet. Now, enough talk about new cabinets. What if your budget dictates your cabinet to refinish them? There's two options if your goal is to refinish them. If your cabinet boxes, drawers, and doors are sturdy and structurally sound, you could refinish or paint all of them. Another option is to discard the drawer fronts and doors and just paint and refinish the cabinet box and the face ring. If you're going this route, find many manufacturers of doors and drawer fronts on the internet. Be sure to follow their measuring instructions very carefully when you order this way. Also, be extremely careful when measuring and choosing new hinges and hardware. If you choose to refinish or paint, then realize that prep work is 75% of the job. Your finished job will only be as good or last as long if you spend considerable time correctly prepping the cabinet before priming, painting, or staining. Use quality products that follow the manufacturer's instructions to the letter. Now, if you decide to refinish your cabinet, something you'll want to consider is changing the hardware. New handles and hinges can go a long way to changing the overall look. Be aware if you change from a face frame mounted type of hinge to a concealed type, you'll have screw holes to cover. And you'll need a special type of drill bit to install the new hinges. Check with the manufacturer of the hinges for the exact type and size. Now, I know your head is swimming, right? I just shared a whole lot of information that's critical to cabinet selection. That's why I developed a cheat sheet just for you to go shopping with. You can download it at contractorjohn.com/kitchenresources.html. As a bonus, I've included links to a few other great resources just for all of you guys. So click over right now and get your cheat sheet. I hope you found all the kitchen remodeling information I've shared with you in this three-part series incredibly valuable. I spent a lot of time putting it together for you because I want you to make better decisions when it comes to remodeling the kitchen.
Your learning doesn't have to stop here. I put together a Plan Your Kitchen Remodel course that I'm excited to share with you. This new Plan Your Kitchen Remodel course will continue to guide you down the road to your brand new kitchen. Let me take you through what exactly you're going to get in this course. Module 1 will show you how to correctly set your budget and how your budget is different than the project cost. I'll walk you through the cost versus value resource so you'll know the average cost of a project like yours before you even start. We'll talk about a contingency fund, what it is used for, and what not to use it for. Then in Module 2, I'll show you how to set up a free resource and use it to structure your project calendar to keep your kitchen remodel on track. In Module 3, we'll discuss what a needs and wants assessment is and how to walk your family through it. This assessment comes with a worksheet that guides you through the process easily and effectively. Next, in Module 4, I'll show you how to properly define the scope of your project. Knowing the areas that can suck the dollars right out of your budget is critical. I'll show you how to think through and anticipate possible additions to the scope of work and keep you on budget and on time. In Module 5, we'll meet the reality that most of us can't do everything that is required on a project. Hiring subcontractors is probably something you're going to have to do. How to find quality subs, how to interview them, and how you should pay them are a few topics we'll cover. What contractor insurance and building permits are required are also covered. Designing a kitchen that works is our goal in Module 6. A kitchen that works is much more than just looking good. It has to work for your family and your lifestyle as well as be functional workspace for cooking. We'll use my kitchen design worksheet to walk you through the process that will expose key components that need to be included in your kitchen that works. As I said before, none of us can do it all. Maybe your talents do not include designing or decorating. In Module 7, we'll talk about interior designers, interior decorators, how they differ, and who might be the right choice for you. Irregardless, you should go through the kitchen design process worksheet, as the information gleaned from it will help a designer or decorator understand your particular needs for that space. Module 8 is a discussion defining the difference between specifications and selections and how allowances fit in and when it's appropriate to use them. Finally, I'm going to include a hard copy of my new book, The Dimension Bible for Remodelers and Do-It-Yourselfers, to every person who purchases this course. The Dimension Bible is full of critical dimensions, measurements, formulas, charts, tables, and so much more. This book will enable you to correctly and accurately estimate materials and install them with an eye on the finished project. A simply invaluable resource. So let's take a minute and review this course. You get 8 video modules. Number 1, how to set a realistic project budget. Number 2, how to set up a project timetable. Number 3, how to conduct a needs and wants assessment. Number 4, how to define the scope of your project. Number 5, how to hire subcontractors. Number 6, how to design your new kitchen. Number 7, designer or decorator. Who should I hire? And number 8, what are selections, specifications, and allowances? And a hard copy of my book, The Dimension Bible for Remodelers and Do-It-Yourselfers, mailed directly to you. Each module sold separately would sell for $25 plus my book. That's a $225 value. Plus, I'm going to add the 5 modules that you've already viewed: general kitchen planning and remodeling, kitchen before and after pictures, how hard surface selections can change the look and feel of your entire kitchen, how to select appliances, and how to select cabinets. I'm going to include those right inside your course shell so you can have quick and easy access to them. Then, just for my subscribers and followers, I'm going to discount the entire course from $220 to an unbelievably low $127. And if that's not enough for you, I'm going to throw in a couple bonuses. Bonus number 1, my own personal 4-page project cost Excel worksheet, so you can track all your project expenses easily. And bonus number 2, a kitchen remodeling material shopping checklist. Now, I know each kitchen will have a different list of materials, but I'm going to give you a list of the most overlooked items that you'll need to finish your kitchen remodel project, saving you countless trips back and forth to the store. And one more, a special bonus. For those of you who are willing to act in the next 48 hours, I will personally invite you to a special live session where you can ask me anything you want about your kitchen remodel. All this for an incredibly low price of $127. I promise you that this will be the best money you spend on your remodel project. Without the knowledge and insights contained in this course, you will easily spend double or triple this amount in avoidable mistakes. Click on the Buy Now link to make an investment in your new kitchen. Do it right now so you don't miss the special live session bonus. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day.